Hey guys, it's Kelsey and I'm back with another How to Kill a Kit with Style process video. This is another Secret Not Secret Kit Club scrap party layout. This is the Scrap a Member Challenge. This month we are focusing on scraplifting Karin, which is one of our awesome members in this group. So this is her layout. I will be scraplifting. I love her. She sent me photo corners from Sweden, you guys. I love Karin. Thank you, Karin, and I am so glad you were picked to be our spotlight member this month because this layout's adorable and I cannot wait to scraplift it. So I'm trying to pull out the papers I want to use. This takes me an embarrassing amount of time to decide what I want to use, even though all of these papers are in the same collection. Like, obviously they're in the same paper pad. For some reason they were not matching for me, and it was the weirdest thing. I don't know why. If the greens couldn't get to match, the blues I couldn't get to match, the pinks I couldn't get to match. It was just weird. So you'll see me struggle a lot to try and start this page, but once I get rolling, I get rolling. So bear with me for a little bit until I figure out what papers I want to use. I really liked this combo with this light green and this light coral. I end up not using either of those. I used the pineapple one, but not the way I thought. So then I pulled out this color blocked triangular pattern paper, but neither of those papers seem to go with it. So I tried and find some other papers that I feel like match, and it just takes me a minute, but bear with me. These photos were as another photo. You'll see this trip a lot because this was one of my favorite things we did our entire trip in Hawaii. So again, this is the horse trail ride through Jurassic Valley where they filmed part of Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. This is the log in the first movie where they are running from the herd of small dinosaurs, and then the T-Rex jumps out of the trees and eats one of them, and they duck under this log as all the small dinosaurs, jump over it, and then they crawl under the log to the other side while the T-Rex jumps out and attacks. So this is the same log, and they just left it there. So you can still go and see it. They put a little sign up just as a marker so you know that that's the tree, although it's pretty obvious once you see it. This isn't the best angle for you to see that this is the tree, but it is. So I definitely wanted to document that we saw that. That was super cool that we got to see, the actual log. Just seeing that whole landscape, and you could see that whole pasture area where all the dinosaurs were running in the movie, and it was just super, super cool. So I'm just going to document that. I'm getting these layers going. I'm trying to just copy exactly what Karin did in her layout pretty much. She did have a portrait layout, so this of course is a 12 by 12, so I'm just trying to stretch everything out a little bit, but I'm trying to keep everything pretty much the same. I do change this one vertical piece into a banner. It wasn't a banner in her original, but I thought that would be a fun detail to kind of add. And now I'm trying to look in some embellishment. I think I got all the main paper layers together, so I'm just looking through this giant container of embellishment I now have to use. So I like this gold doily. That's a scrap from On Trend 2. And then I have this scrap that says Aloha. That is part of the packaging from the first time I had this collection that I saved for some reason, but here I am using it on a page, so that's going to end up in the upper left hand corner. And now I'm just trying to pull out some things to layer up in this corner of the photo. So I have a tag, I have a leaf, I have these cute little sunglasses, and I need a banner for the upper left hand portion, so that's what I'm looking for now. And that's just where I'm going to start with embellishing, so you'll see me kind of get all this stuff glued down. There we go. I'm out of my golden white twine that Lisa sent me, you guys. I had to revert back to my boring white twine. I loved that stuff. I got it on quite a few layouts. But I'm going to go ahead and commit. Nothing's been glued down yet. I wasn't quite sure how much room I would need at the bottom for my title. But I'm going to go ahead and commit. Everything's getting glued down. I did cut that banner so the gold part could stretch to either side of that piece so it didn't look strange with the left part being gold and then only pink coming out of the other side. There is some splatter on the diagonal, so I pulled out my Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine for that. I'm going to use my heat gun really quick to dry it because I was being super impatient today and just wanted it dried. So yeah, getting that glued down, and then I will commit with all of these layers. That one big blob was really stubborn and didn't want to dry, but it was underneath all the layers, so I ended up just dabbing it with a paper towel. But yes, all of this is getting stuck down. I'm committing. I'm looking back at the original that you see me pulled up there just to see if I'm missing anything. She does have quite a few areas of embellishment, so I'm thinking if I need to add anything anywhere else, or if I'm happy with how I have it. I need to think about my title. I really like how in hers she has the hey and these big thickers and then these little tile letters for the bottom portion. So I decided I would take that same idea. I didn't have any cute scripty words in words that I would use for this specific title. So I just took these big blocky thickers. I did the in these like big ones, and then in the bottom I said Jurassic log. So I'm emphasizing that this is the Jurassic log from the movie. So I thought that was kind of cool. It kind of was a nod to the original layout that Karin did. And I thought it filled in that space nicely. So I was happy with that. I'm trying to think. I do embellish a little bit more after this, after I get all of that stuff stuck down. I was thinking if I wanted a strict visual triangle or if I wanted to embellish everywhere Karin embellished, because she's got all sorts of like cute hearts everywhere, and I'm trying to decide, do I want to do what she did or do I want to focus it in specific areas? I decided to go ahead and stick another leafy thing up by that doily. I figured that's already going to be another area of focus with that gold doily. I have the leaf on the tag, and then I'm thinking, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do something in this lower left hand corner as well. So that's what I'm doing now. I figured I'd do another leafy thing just because there were leaves in the other two areas and then pull in one of these flowers since there are florals in that little aloha piece in the top left corner. So going in, I thought about using puffy stickers, but it wasn't working for me. So I pulled in these On Trend 2 enamel shapes. I had 2 aqua hearts and small dots, so I just put those in 2 separate areas. But here are the close-ups. So thanks guys for watching. This one was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Karin. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.